Yo, my people, how on a day now? How on a day? How on a day? Like the video, like the video, like the video, subscribe. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the like button, my people. Like that video, my people. Like the video, guys. Like the video. Like the video, my people. Like that video. Subscribe to the channel and smash the like button, guys. Smash that freaking like button. Like the video, my people. Like the video, like the video. Guys, a lot need to be spoken about. We're gonna talk, guys. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. I'm in a very happy mood. I'm in a very, very good mood, guys. A lot will be spoken about. A lot. We're gonna talk about Arsenal dropping point to Fulham, Chelsea beating Tottenham Hotspur 4 goals to 3. And the big question I'm gonna ask the panel is: Are Chelsea in the title race? Are we really in the title race or not? That's the question I'm willing to ask. So people is gonna I'm gonna ask that question. Are we really in title race or not? That is the question I want to ask people. But before that, guys, please, my people, help us like and subscribe, guys. It's very important because it helps the algorithm a lot. When you like and subscribe, please, it's very, very important. Like, subscribe, smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. It is important. It is very, very important. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the like button because it is important to smash the like button. Like, and subscribe, my people. Like and subscribe, my people. So before that, I want to talk about Arsenal because I watched their match today in terms of the performances and everything. And I said it. I think I said it to other people. I said yes, Arsenal has been good with Odegaard and everything. There will be a day where you're gonna rely on set piece when it's not gonna work. What are you gonna do next? So are you gonna really rely on set piece just because you are winning on set piece? Because sometimes you have to make one of the biggest decisions in life in terms of how do we go about things. If things doesn't work the way we want it to work, is there a way to find a plan B? Is there a way to find a plan B? Which I believe um, Arsenal fans are told, yes, you might win with set piece, but for how long are you going to be relying on set piece to win games? How long are you going to be relying on set piece to win football games? How long? How long, man? So how long are you going to be relying on set piece to win? But before that, I'm going to say this again. I think a serious conversation needs to be held with Mikel Arteta and the team. If the team does not win the league for me, if they don't win the league, people need to have that serious conversation about Arteta. And I've said it from day one. Arteta is a nearly man. Arsenal fans need to understand the reality. They need to face the reality of it. Mikel Arteta is a nearly man. This team has been built for a very long time. This team should be competing. This team should be winning the league. There is no excuse in this team. They should be winning the league. But if you cannot win the league, of how much you spend, you cannot win the league. I need to have a serious conversation. It's as very simple. I need to have a serious conversation because you cannot be giving me excuse of because of Odegaard is injured, because of this, because of that. That's not an excuse for me. No, don't give me that excuse because you spend money to win. You spend money to win, so you are expected to win. It's very simple. You spend money to win. You are expected to win. There is no excuse in it at all. There's no excuse. So Ateta has messed up a lot of time in terms of, and my problem is right now is Arsenal fans need to understand reality. The realist, the Arsenal realists are finding it difficult to understand the truth. They don't want to say the truth. They don't want to listen to the truth. But why some realists are like, yeah, we need to have that conversation, man. Enough is enough. We need to have that serious conversation, man. We need to. And I think the better for them is good. You need to have that conversation because if a manager who spend this money cannot win your Premier League title, bro, that's big. And I'll say it again. If Enzo Maresca or Andy Slot wins the league ahead of Mikel Arteta, Ed needs to roll. Ed needs to roll. Somebody needs to take the boot. Will it be Arteta? Because we can talk about one player. About player being work. You can talk about player being world class, this, that's, that. But again, Saka is 22, 23. How long is it going to be in Arsenal too if they can't guarantee him a trophy? Same thing with Saliba. How long is it going to be in a club where it's not assured of the trophy? How long? There's some players in that team where they need to win trophies to elevate their status as a player. If they are not winning trophies, they will look somehow. So now the question I brought down to: are you going to let go of players like Saka, Odegaard, if they're not going to win? So big question for Arsenal fans. See, Arsenal fans, the reality is you need to be realistic in terms of the way you look at the team. The reality of Arsenal fans is very simple. Call him out. He's not good enough. Just call him out. It's very simple. Just call him out. I've said it from day one. I won't change for me. I will not change my point. I don't think, for me, I do not think Arsenal are good enough to win the league. Not just because they don't have the squad. I believe they don't have enough squad. And I don't think the manager is a good enough manager to galvanize this team for them to win the league. I said it from day one. I will not change my stand on it. I would not. This team is not good enough. If you are relying, I know people are saying set pieces. If you are relying on set piece to win football games, and you cannot even implement a style of play after 5 consecutive seasons, I have a serious problem with you. Very big one. Very, very big one. Very serious problem. I have a very serious problem with you in that aspect. Manchester City drew yesterday. They drew yesterday. This was the chance for Arsenal to close the gap to 4 points. You cannot be given an excuse if you cannot beat Fulham despite the amount of quality in your team. I'm gonna have a serious conversation about that. I know Fulham has been good, but you should be able to beat them because you have enough quality. You have enough quality. You have enough quality to actually win the games. You have enough quality. You have enough. But the serious conversation is are Arsenal fans being realistic? Yeah, are they really realistic? Because if they are realistic, you need to look at the boardroom, look at the recruitment, look at the manager, and say this man is not good enough, man. This man is not good enough. He needs to just go. That's the key. It's not good enough. He needs to just go because for me, enough is enough. It's very simple. Enough is enough because the realistic Arsenal fans will not say the truth. The truth needs to be spoken about, and I'll say it again. The truth needs to be spoken about. We need to have a conversation about the truth because if you're not going to take the truth with Arsenal fans, then what else are you going to say the truth about in terms of the way they've been set up? You cannot spend close to 800 million, but all you can give us is like an FA Cup. That doesn't make any sense for me because I'll say it again. Football is all about career. People need to understand something. Saka is 22, is possibly 23 years of age. If you get to a stage where Bukayo Saka will be like, okay, I think enough is enough. Despite my love for this club, if they cannot guarantee me trophies to elevate my game, I think I need to move on. So it's not gonna be a surprise for me if they move on. It's not gonna be a surprise to me if they move on. It will not surprise me because a player like him needs to win trophies. He needs to win trophies because he cannot be that good of a player, and all you can offer him is an FA Cup. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't at all. It doesn't. It doesn't at all. It doesn't at all. And I keep telling people this Arsenal team for me does not even scare me because of the way they play. Because of the way they set up, I don't feel scared at all. I do not feel scared at all because I know how the team set up. So you know their set up, and you have to be good when it comes to their set piece. You have to be extremely good. I think if you are good in defending their set piece, I think you'll be there. You will be them if you are good, resolute, good enough. If you can defend set piece very well, Arsenal is there for the taking. Okay. They are there for the taking. For me, they are. Whether people want to like it, whether people want to say the truth, whether people want to appreciate it or not, they are there for the taking. And to draw against Fulham, I know Fulham has been good. They have been a very good form this season, and I don't doubt that. But to draw against Fulham, it's a bit weird. Despite the protection and everything, it's a bit weird for me. So you're telling me you want to rely on set piece to win football games? But we need to have a serious conversation about Mikel Arteta. And I think Arsenal fans doesn't want to hear it. The realistic Arsenal fans, when you tell them the truth, they do not want to hear the truth. It's very simple. The realistic Arsenal fans, when you tell them the truth, they don't want to hear the truth because it will look like, why are you telling us this? Blah blah. And I said it last year. I'll say this year again. If Martin Odegaard gets injured, Arsenal are finished because they don't have a plan B. But their plan B is to rely on set piece. I'm like, okay, when I rely on set piece to win games, set piece we are relying on will not be able to help you. How do you survive? That's the big question. How do you survive if the set piece you are relying on cannot even sustain you? Then how do you survive? That's the big question I'm asking on Arsenal fans. And I think I've been speaking to some of the fan base who I know very well. And we talk a lot, and they keep telling me we need to have a serious conversation about Mikel Arteta. Why some are on the edge? I don't know why they're on the edge because if you spend almost 800 million euro, pounds, whatever you call it, how much you want to explain it, everything, you want to slice and dice it. If you spend that kind of amount of money, I expect results. You cannot be 5 seasons as a manager. All you can give me is an FA Cup. I'm sorry, excuse me? No. I'm sorry. We need to have that serious conversation. I'm sorry. You cannot be a 5 season in a club. All you can give me is what? That's serious conversation need to be about Arteta. But again, you are with Arsenal fans who they do not like to hear the truth. That's what they are psychopaths. When you talk about Arsenal, Mikel Arteta, look, is an issue with them. They're psychopaths. They don't want to hear the truth. So one way or the other,
Abdullah,
get it or not. Oluwa, how you doing?
Abdullah, how you doing?
Long
I see you're
time no see.
excited, huh?
Money man, you just
You're
dey make
excited.
money. You just dey make money there. Money
No,
good.
I did look you now. I'm watching you as well. How's the grind going? Like, did you watch the game
How you
today?
doing? How's everything?
Very good, man.
Bro, I was. If you get to the games,
Okay, I think you're talking about Arteta.
what do you? Okay, I want to ask you. What do you think? What the problem is with Arteta? I spoke to some of them are on the edge, while some of them want him to go.
So here's the question. Here's the thing. They want him to go, and who comes in?
I don't know.
So
People are saying Allegri and Saluti.
no. Those guys are washed, man. I'm sorry, Angelotti. No. That's a new project. What are they doing? I think for Arsenal, look, they need to add up maybe 1 or 2 players, key players to their team, which will improve their squad. That's why I just think, to be honest, like if you ask me, I didn't see much improvement from last season or 2 seasons now. They brought in what's his name, Moreno. No, not the same. Not the same impact for me in terms of giving them extra bites in midfield. They need a goal scorer. Kai Havertz for me is trying, but he's not improving. He's not that guy. Do you get me? He's not that guy. So I think they're good at the back. They have the best defense, fullback, maybe the left back. I don't know who plays there for them, like fully. I think the guy there is injured. Zinchenko is pretty much not the regular, but I think Timber plays left or right sometimes. But like, I think they're solid in goalkeeping. In midfield, they're
Yeah.
good. They're okay. And the problem is just in attack. They're number 9. That's the thing. Once they can have 1 or 2 key players there, they'll be fine. So them letting Ateta go, I don't understand. Yes, they can say he's been there for 5 years, but that's football. Sometimes, that's football. That's football. That's the reality. If you're going to bring another manager, he's going to come and dismantle the team, start afresh. There's no guarantee Angelotti's going to do well there. There's no guarantee.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that makes sense. Like for me, like where's it going? He's arguably top 2, top 3, top 2. Club in England right now. Yes, they've not won any major thing, which is understandable. But like all they need to do is just to
Mm-hmm.
add up to the reinforcements. That's all. I think they're going to compete. It now depends on the kind of players they have, the mentality. So that's just it. Most of the players they like, I don't know, like I don't know what most of them have really won in football. So
But Oluwa, I said I don't know if you
I can't hear you, July.
where there's no plan B. I have a serious problem with that because I know how good of a player Martin Odegaard is. But again, there should also be a plan B where if Odegaard go down, somebody have to step up. We have to still play the same way without changing the way we play. And I said it, there's how much you can score from set piece, but for how long? Are you gonna rely on set piece too much? Because if you get to a stage where set piece will not win you games and it will cost you more games rather than win you more games, then what are you relying on then? If the plan B you are relying on is set piece, and if you get to a stage where you have to meet a team who is very, very good on set piece, who is gonna just beat you on that same set piece. Now, what's your plan B? The same thing happened to Manchester City. They build their team around the Rodri. If Rodri go down, we are finished. Now Rodri is out of the season. Manchester City are finished just because of one player. So at that time, people might talk about Arsenal is the second or not, but again, we need to look at Mikel Arteta as the manager himself. You have built this team for 5 consecutive seasons. Yes, you build this team, you've made them the team they are right now. But again, can we go more forward after building this team to actually challenge and win? That's where the key point is. We can talk about them challenging this, but again, they had a chance in the market to buy players. They were pinning pinching. I don't want to buy this because this person is too stubborn. He doesn't fit to the ideology of Arsenal. He's gonna have a clash with Arteta. I'm like, okay, there is the striker there when you can buy. You have the money to buy it. But when you're doing a penny pinching because of this and that, then there's a problem. Then you don't have the money. You spend 800 million. You spend 800 million in the market just for to strengthen the squad and to actually buy players. But again, you are buying the wrong player at the wrong time. It doesn't make any sense for me. It doesn't. So it's a big question for them in terms of the Arsenal fans, where they are with the team, where they are with Mikel Arteta. It's gonna be a big study for them. If Maresca win the league in the first season, oh my goodness. Hell, Ed will have to go with Arsenal fan, but I cannot wait for that meltdown. But we'll see. Blue Eyes, how are you doing today? Happy Sunday, brother. Hello? Blue Eyes, are you there? Blue Eyes, are you there? Blue Eyes, are you there? I think Blue Eyes, I can't hear you. I don't know if you are there. Can you hear us? Hello?
Hello? Can
Yeah,
you
yeah, I
hear
can
me?
hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Happy Sunday, my brother. How family now?
I'm good. I'm good. Your quick take
Yes.
on Arsenal before we break down Chelsea. I know you are pumped and you are excited. Arsenal.
I don't know where to start. Listen, anybody who is using this game against Fulham as a barometer for Arsenal to say they don't have a chance, I think it's criminal. You understand? But again, the EPL, the EPL is a very tough league, man. And
Mm-hmm.
Fulham, you cannot underestimate Fulham. Where is Fulham in the league right now? At the bottom, eh?
Yes, seven. I think sixth or seventh.
Yeah, but they know how to play big teams.
Yes, I
The
agree.
game,
They
I
beat
don't know
Arsenal
what
last
happened.
season.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Arsenal today. I really don't. I'm trying to figure out what happened. They got locked up all over the pitch, and that, like you said, that set piece magic is not going to work in every game.
It's not gonna work.
It's not going to work in every game at all. That midfield, listen, Arsenal has to learn to play without Odegaard. They have to bring. They have to
Bless,
try as
wait,
much.
bless. Can they do it? Because when Odegaard was injured, we know they struggled a lot. They did struggle when he was
Mm,
injured.
mm.
But can
If
they
they
do it
can,
without him?
but if they cannot, then they should kiss the number one position goodbye.
That,
And
that's the question
sorry,
I'm asking the Arsenal fan base.
yeah.
That's the question. If Odegaard is getting injured again, can you do without him? For me, no. Because it's shown you that when he was here for 3 months, you struggled a lot. You're relying
Mm,
on set piece.
mm.
That's the problem. That's not the players. That's the problem from the boardroom and from Mikel Arteta himself. You build
Plus,
this thing for 5 consecutive seasons. For 5 seasons, you are telling me you don't have a plan B if Odegaard is injured. Excuse me?
yeah, plus the fact that The way they were celebrating that tie, my goodness. It looked like they won the Champions League. Oh. That one goal they scored from behind. It was a huge celebration. But listen, um, the only thing Arsenal has to do right now, Abdullah, is to learn to play without Odegaard. Have different like you have to have different strategies. And like I said in the last stream, I was under the impression that Arteta has other ways of playing outside set pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. From what I saw today, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure because their game is not free flowing. Everybody's saying they missed. Who did they miss today? Somebody was who else was
Nobody,
missing?
everybody was fit. They said Califuria and Gabriel.
Exactly.
See,
Partey, I
I'm
don't know.
telling you, because Califuria and Gabriel is not there, you cannot play your football.
Sorry, high
Now,
jump. And then where's that boy that was talking about Raya as the best goalkeeper in the league? Now let people go and respect themselves. Oh. This is the reason why I say why people giving Sanchez trouble. Look at goals that Raya is conceding. Look
but
at the goal that Raya
you have to
conceded.
give
Come on.
Jimenez his credit though. That was a good goal. That was a good goal.
Oh, it was it was. I'm not sure.
You have to give Jimenez his
It was a
credit.
good goal, but it was predictable. You could see his intent, and that's what you expect the goalkeeper to do. You
Yeah.
understand? No, it's a good goal. You can't take that away from him. But you saw what that guy was doing when he got that breakaway. Bah,
Mm-hmm.
carved them open, and that guy Kiwi, my goodness. Kiwi, man, Kiwi couldn't catch up to this boy's pace, Jimenez's pace, and
Yes, Jimenez is 34 years old and he still have that pace. Wow.
imagine. Is he
Wow.
34?
Yes, 34 years.
Wow.
Yes, 34.
Wow. What happened to my guy Kai Havertz, man, today? Child.
Plus, I've already told you. Everybody knows about Kaya, but it's like American weather. When it's winter time, we get cold. We wear like 3 to 4 clothes. When it's summertime, we really wear like just polo and jeans or polo and we get out. That is what Kaya is. American summer, you dress whatever you want to dress because it's summertime. Winter time, you have to dress very well because of your body. That's what Kaya is. Off, on and off. So it doesn't surprise me. We want to sell me Kaya, but you can't sell me the kind of players I've seen that I've watched in my club. You can't sell me that kind of player because I've seen him and I've watched him play.
You saw him in your club winning Champions League, Abby?
Excuse me, Champions League. How many goals? Nicola Jackson has in his first season had better goal scoring rate than Kai Havertz.
What happened to Nicola Jackson today?
Yeah, he wasn't good today, but again, he has improved his game a lot.
Of course. No, I can't take that away. No, I don't listen. Kai Havertz is my guy, right? But today I cannot excuse that absenteeism.
But do you
The guy was absent.
Plus, I asked this question with Arsenal fans, and Joel said his comment. He sent me a DM. He said he's fuming that. Oh my god, he almost lost his head. I'm like, just calm down. This is the question I'm asking. Do you think, let's say, Maresca wins the league now? How do you think Arsenal fans will feel?
Maresca is going to win the league. It's not let's say. Maresca is going to win.
If he wins that league, like what you said, do you think Arsenal fans will be like, okay, I think enough is enough. Just get out? Or...
Arsenal fans are comfortable in misery. That's the problem with Arsenal. If Maresca wins, they'll just say, we go again next season. They're very comfortable with management. This up and down management. They love it. And that's what we have to make sure we take advantage of. We do not stand, what do you call it? Tepidness. We cannot stand, what do you call it? Mediocrity.
Mm-hmm.
And that's unfortunately, that's Arsenal's DNA. They manage mediocrity and see where it goes in the end. Listen, first of all, that defense.
Because
I don't trust Saliba and this guy anymore. Man.
The question I've been asking myself is, Bukayo Saka is 22-23, Saliba 23.
Yeah.
If these players are going 5, 6, 7 years without the trophy, they'll come to a stage where they will say enough is enough, we gotta go.
That's true.
Enough is enough. We have to pack our bag and go. You cannot be in a club like Arsenal if you cannot win a Premier League title, a Champions League. No, it doesn't so well. And I'm hearing the rumor Madrid wants Saliba.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's a good shout.
Imagine that.
He'll fit that system very well.
Saliba cannot say no to Madrid because he knows he will be guaranteed trophies. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows he will be guaranteed trophies season after season. But are you sure guaranteed trophies in Arsenal? I'm not sure of that one. And I'm also the person I'm mostly very, very where I feel pity for much because of how good of a player he is Bukayo Saka.
Yeah,
The
but
amount of time,
yeah,
the amount of chances created, goal scoring is scored for Arsenal, and you cannot award him a Premier League title is a shame to Arsenal. That guy is a quality player. But,
he's world class. He's world class, but my problem is predictability. I don't like predictability. The boy is a world class player,
but you think
but
it's
I think
predictable?
sorry,
You think it's predictable?
not that he's predictable, but he's doing the same thing, the same position every game, and I put that on Arteta. But again, people will say Salah doesn't play any other position and he's world class, and that's true. But Arteta has to find another way to help Bukayo because you can tell that what most teams are doing is Bukayo FC football. Take Bukayo out, and if he scores a goal, he's going to have to score a worldie.
Yeah.
He's going to have to score a worldie. But take Bukayo out, then these people have no other options. That is why it is very important for Arsenal to devise a way to learn how to play without what's his name,
Uh,
Odegaard.
Odegaard.
They have to find ways so that will, because you need to listen. You have to. Saka is the most important player in that team. You have to play for him. He cannot keep playing for you. He cannot keep playing for you have to help the guy. He's the superstar on the team. Help the guy.
I know.
I think doesn't he have double-digit goals so far?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
The boy is top class, but the problem is Fulham just packaged the guy this game.
He does.
Fulham say lie.
And but I have to give credit to Fulham too. They did very well. I was very surprised.
They have a very good team, man.
And the manager is still very long. Marco Silva. Yes, he will be there.
ESR.
There's a lot of. I've been very impressed with the way they play. I will not lie to you because they have impressed me. To be fair, they have really impressed me.
Same thing with Leicester, man. Nah, Ruud van Nistelrooy, man.
Leicester has not been bad, but I'll probably say Fulham has impressed me more because I'm like Fulham playing this way. This one is impressing me. Fulham. I'm like, okay, interesting. I didn't know this.
Absolutely, top.
So
They
as much as I want
well.
to talk more about Fulham, but they have impressed me more. I have to also say Fulham has done good, but again, you have to look at Arsenal Blue Eyes and say, 5 seasons, is that what you can offer us? Like seriously? That's the question. 5 seasons, is that what you can offer us?
Hold on, let me open the door. Keep talking. I just want to open the door for a person. Keep talking.
No problem. FM Azmal Lazan, how you doing, brother? Assalamu alaikum to you. How you doing, brother? How you doing? So, like, it's not because the question boils down to after 5 seasons, Arsenal, is that what you want to offer us? Is that what you want to offer us? After 5 consecutive seasons, is that what you want to offer us? Set piece FC, is that what you want to offer us? Really? Is that what you want to offer us? Scoring with set piece? Like seriously? Is that what you want to? So it's a question to the Arsenal fan base. They have to find a way to figure things out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
Yeah, man. Listen, Fulham, I think will finish somewhere around without casting them at
I
least.
think 7 or 6.
Yeah, that kind. I think they might get Europa or the other one.
I think in the Conference League for me.
Exactly, Conference League, one of the two. Unless they do some mad business in January and pick up 1 or 2 players. You know, but
it's possible, but I think I can see the finishing Conference League.
Yeah, it's
possible. Yeah. And they've done, if they can do that, that's a testament to their manager and the way the ownership have built the squad. Now they can go forward. What was the most surprising one for me would be Nottingham Forest finishing 5th. That one would surprise me.
So high jump. Now, so did they finish 5th?
That one would surprise me, Blas. That one would surprise me.
Now, so did they
that one
finish?
would shock me if that happens.
Lie.
If it shock me if that happens. I don't see it happening, but it will shock me if it happens. I'm like, Nottingham Forest? Okay. Forest finishing 5th? Like, seriously? Interesting. But I don't see that because I don't think they're consistent enough to finish in that position. But Will it surprise me if they finish fifth? I will be shocked, but I will not be surprised because for us has been up and down. They have to find a way to be they have to find a way to be consistent.
You say?
I said they have to find a way to be consistent, especially when you're playing in the EPL because EPL is all about consistency. If you're not consistent enough in EPL, you won't
Yeah.
get to a stage where people start looking at you in a different eye. But we'll see. But for Arsenal, like I said to Arsenal fans, you can come at me. I've said it from day one. I said it already. I don't think Arsenal will win the league, not just because they are not good, but I believe the team is not the squad is not being built to get. It's not being built well for me. There's a lot of holes in that squad, and I'm looking at the squad that if I'm taking Odegaard out of the squad, who is the plan B? Nobody is a plan B. You have a manager who doesn't trust his player to be able to say, when I'm in a difficult situation, can you please bail me out? He doesn't have it. When if you rely too much on Bukayo Saka and everything, there's a problem because you're building your team around Odegaard. What you are telling me is, if I'm a midfielder, just take out Odegaard and Saka from the game. Take the two of them out, you win Arsenal. That's what you're telling me. If I'm a good defender, lock off Odegaard like what Kukurela did to him. And Caicedo, or if you have a player like that, just take out Odegaard out of the game. That's it. If you can do that, you win the you win the game. And I'm like, okay, if that's the case, what's your plan B? Set piece. How long is the set piece gonna work? Are you gonna be winning all matches with set piece? If you get to a stage where the set piece you are using will be flawed, it will not work again, then what do you do next? What do you do? Nothing. So it's a bit weird because people talk about the set piece stuff. They had almost 15 set pieces against Inter Milan. Blue eyes, none of them get into the post. People are saying Inter Milan is a defensive team, but they are their chance. They had almost 15 set pieces against Inter. Boom.
Imagine.
Zero. Inter Milan of all people, you could not score set piece against them. So I don't think that Arsenal need to find a way to they have to find a way to figure this out. The earlier the better. If not, they are in egg will roll, man. Egg will surely roll. And I'm hearing them they calling out. They want Allegri, they want Ancelotti. I'm like, excuse me, what? Like seriously for you? Arsenal fans, I think it's our time you guys have to be realistic and say the truth. You have to be realistic and say the truth. Somebody needs to take the hit. I don't know who do it, but we'll see. NK, how you doing, brother?
Good
NK is
afternoon. Is it good afternoon over there? Good afternoon, guys.
Give me your take on them, Arsenal.
I spent 90 minutes watching that crap today.
What?
Yeah, I spent 90 minutes. I watched that game.
I woke up since started to watch Arsenal match. I cannot believe it.
I watched that game. I mean, it was a diabolical game. But I wouldn't give credit to Fulham. Firstly, they're a tough side. I'm even worried about when we play them. Let me be fair to you.
We play them in, I believe, is it December?
It's 26 Boxing Day. I
Boxing
don't know
Day,
if you guys do Boxing Day.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys do Boxing Day in America, but it's Boxing
Yeah,
Day.
we celebrate Christmas. I think Boxing Day. I'm gonna work on that day though. I'm already pissed off already.
Oh,
Because I'm gonna
take it easy though. Take it easy though.
My boss wants me to Boxing Day, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Because I had the same question to Blue Eyes. Without Odegaard, Arsenal are nothing. So is that a problem Arsenal needs to address?
Odegaard and Saka. Let's make that Odegaard and Saka.
So you are telling me Odegaard and Saka now Arsenal cannot play football without the two of them?
It seems like it. It seems like it. I can't lie to you. It seems like it. Like,
Wow.
I'd lie. It was bad. But like I said, I want to give credit to Newcastle.
No, Fulham.
Fulham. Sorry. I thought their midfield. Who was their midfield?
Sanja Berg, and then is it what about
Lukic.
And Lukic, yes.
Yo, these guys were money.
They did a human job on Martin Odegaard. My goodness.
Yeah, they were money.
They took him out. Even Bukayo Saka, this American, what's his name? Is it
Anthony Robinson?
Robinson? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Robinson,
even my boy Kenny Tete.
Kenny Tete was good, but for Robinson took out Bukayo. It took him out of the game. I'm like, wow. I'm like, okay, interesting.
I want to give credit to not so much the attackers, although it will be. Let me be fair. He's had an amazing season so far. But for me, Sasa, Lukic, Sander Berg held down that midfield. There was nothing.
They did.
There was nothing going on in that midfield. And Kenny Tete, my boy, money.
Yeah.
But they couldn't create anything. They couldn't create there was no
Tete.
Tete's money, man, but there's no spark. I couldn't like for me. I couldn't even see anything going on tactically. I'm not even saying because I'm still relatively young in my footballing life, but I couldn't see anything. It looked like Odegaard couldn't generate any sort of creation at all. And I don't know if that was because Partey was playing right back, because I've been speaking to Arsenal fans all day today. I don't know if it was because Partey was playing right back, so that means that because normally Timber's playing there, right? So that means that generally
Yes, Timber
there's a
plays there,
flow
yes.
going on. There's a flow going on. But if that right hand side isn't working for Arsenal, they can't do anything. They can't do anything. So, I think they deserve the draw. Kai Havertz, Kai man, Kai. There was nothing going on today. For Kai.
That's Blas. That's his friend. You can talk to Blas
Leave
on
Kai
that.
Havertz, just because Arsenal lost, everybody wants to you throw Kai Havertz under the bus. Leave Kai
Yeah, I have
Havertz.
to throw him under the bus, Blue. I see he wasn't a striker today. He was the centre backs, Calvin Bassey and Issa Diop. For me, I
Yeah,
think they had an
that
easy game.
yes.
It was easy for them, yeah.
It was an easy game. So for me, the only Arsenal player that could hold his head high is Declan. I thought Declan fought today. But outside of that, man, and Raul Jimenez, great goal as well.
That was a good goal. That was a
Great
very
goal. Great goal. And Fulham should have had the second one if Smith Rowe sorted out his touch. So I don't
Yeah.
think you could complain. My only retort to Arteta is, bro, Arteta, you have no choice. Use Raheem Sterling.
What?
Use Raheem Sterling. Use Raheem Sterling. No, use
Good
use
shout.
Raheem
Good
Sterling.
shout.
No, use Raheem Sterling at this point in time because for me, Gabriel Jesus doesn't offer anything. I'm sorry. He has to look at a new club. For me, he doesn't offer anything off the bench. Martinelli was offside. I mean, it was a good cross, but he was unfortunately offside. Margins. They could have come away with a win, guys. Let's be real. So, for me, use Sterling. Have to use Sterling. And yeah, man. Yeah. I will say Jorginho, if we talk about value for money transfers, that's a top transfer. It's a top transfer for me.
Did you watch how he played today?
Yeah,
My
man.
goodness.
Top transfer to me for me.
My goodness. Hold it. Bring him back home. Bring
Yeah,
Jorge
I'll
back
take
home.
him back
I
right
don't.
now.
I don't want him. I don't. You can stay there.
Oh no, I'll take him back right now.
I'm not taking it back. Excuse me.
There's a place at you at the back if you want to coach as well.
No,
Jorginho.
no comment.
Oh,
I don't want to talk about that. I'm not bringing him.
Preach.
But
No,
for
no.
me,
I've asked Blas this question. Our Arsenal, are they sustainable in set piece? Is it sustainable?
there'll always be a threat. Whether they'll win them the game, that's another question. But the threat will always be there. We are talking about set pieces. I'm like, to be fair, let me ask you a question because
Okay.
I've never thought there'll be a period in time where we talk about Arsenal and saying, "Oh, they're set pieces."
Yeah.
Oh, Arsenal set pieces, blah 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 blah. Arsenal set pieces, blah blah blah. Like, I'll give Arteta credit in changing the identity to that degree, but he needs to work on his offense, man. It was poor. It was poor. Like, it's poor. You can't win a league title like that. I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy. I'm not normally that guy, but you can't win a league doing this. I'm sorry. So
Because a lot of Arsenal fans, the real Arsenal fan doesn't want to have the truth with Arteta, all right? And I keep telling them the same question will happen. When Odegaard getting there I said the same thing on this one, and I will keep saying it again. If you are building your team around Odegaard and Bukayo Saka, I have, especially Martin Odegaard, I have a problem because if Odegaard go down, you have to rely on plan B. Who is your plan B? Set piece. If the set piece doesn't work, you are finished. So now, Arteta need to find a way to figure it out. If Odegaard doesn't play, how do we set up? How do we set up? That's where the key issue is right now for me with him. In terms of you build this thing for like 5 consecutive seasons, but you cannot have a plan B. That's why I'm having the same problem with Pep Guardiola. Is build this team around Rodri. Rodri go down, we are finished. So it's a little bit like I'm like, okay, what the heck is going on here? So you are telling me if Rodri is not in the team for Manchester City,
they can't operate.
It's finished. So same thing with Arsenal. If Odegaard doesn't play, We are not a team. I have a serious problem.
Can we talk about Rico Lewis' goal? Hi, nah.
That was a good goal, but that was a stupid.
My
I mean, that was not a red card for me, though. It
That
wasn't
was never a red card.
it was never a
Never a
red
red
card.
card.
Can we
It
talk
was,
about Rico Lewis' goal? And I'm
yeah, that
not
was
even
a,
talking about the way he scored the goal. I'm talking about the
The play.
audacity. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the
Yeah.
audacity.
yeah,
My goodness, that boy. If Manchester City crumbles, I'm gonna cry again. Look out, Chelsea should go get that boy. I'm
Blast.
telling you.
We're already getting.
No, but you see the thing about Rico, and Rico is a utility. He can play left back.
Yeah, he's a
He can
very
play
much
center back.
utility. Yeah.
He's a utility player,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
he is.
he has a ball brain. He has a ball brain, footballing brain. Man, the boy is he's a fantastic. He's just right.
He's good.
Unfortunately,
I like
City
him.
is not cooking now.
Mm.
Unfortunately, so it's hard
So that's
to
why his stocks are low. That's why his stocks are low.
yeah,
Yeah.
but you can still see what that boy can bring to the table.
He is good,
Yep.
bro. He's
Yep.
very good. He's
Yep.
very good.
Hi,
Yeah.
that goal.
People are trying to
Sorry?
change.
Hmm?
Sorry, go ahead, guys. People are trying
No,
to
no,
talk
go
bad
ahead, my
on him,
brother.
bro.
Go.
The people were trying to talk bad on him. I have to say, yo, it's because the system isn't flowing right now. But yo, when it's flowing,
Exactly.
he's one of the difference makers. Let's be real. Like, let's actually be real.
Absolutely. And listen, Nana, you know what's the best thing about what you just said? When people talk bad about a player, that means he's top class.
Mhm.
It's top class. Listen, we've seen it before, man, and we see it again. When you hear the whole world talking bad about somebody for no reason, that boy, man, the way he picks a
Yeah,
pass,
he's good. He's good. He's very good. I like
Rico,
him. You know
That's
two
a
players
serious goal, by the way.
guys. You know two players I want from Man City. I'm
serious
gonna
goal,
tell
my
you right
brother.
now. Bless, I'm gonna tell you
Seriously.
right now. Oscar Bob and Rico Lewis, give me the two of them.
You like
I'm
Oscar
telling you.
Bob? Oscar Bob is just. Well, how come he can't get minutes like
No,
like?
he's injured.
He's injured.
He's injured.
Oh, okay.
He won't be back until January.
I have the guys I want on my Christmas list: Rico Lewis, Baleba. Who is the other
Like,
guy?
I don't want Baleba.
Baleba's money, man.
We have enough in the field.
Baleba.
He said Baleba.
And the other guy,
Give me
Curtis Jones.
Baleba, the
Curtis
the
Jones.
Cameroonian guy. Okay.
Curtis Jones. Give me Curtis Jones. Oh boy, my
Curtis
Christmas list is simple. Give me Curtis Jones, Baleba, Rico Lewis. Who else? There's another guy. Now there's some good players in the league, man.
Some good players. I agree. So, because now I want to ask you this question before we go to the big one, because I asked an Arsenal fan, because I said, I already sent you one the link. He said his position is said already. I have to get out of that show because I sent him a link on the DM. The one look very pissed, very angry, very mad. I'm like, bro, just calm down, man. The one said, after that man was to pack his bag and go. I'm like, just hold on a minute. Excuse me. It looks like something that is just like I've given up on this man. Just get out of here. Because the question I'm asking them is, when I ask some Arsenal fans, especially the realists about them, is if Maresca or Slot win a league title in their first season, question is to be asked about Arteta. I do not care how much you spend. We need to have a serious conversation about Mikel Arteta. But especially the realists, do not want to have that question because they believe we have to have contest. Other guy was injured. There was this injured. I'm like, excuse me, does that one mean you can't win football matches, or does that one mean you can't play your football without those kind of players? So, okay, do you think if that situation happened, then would you have to? Are you looking at Arteta? Or are you looking at the board? I'm like, this is a collective issue.
I'm looking purely at Arteta. Because the signings he made, the way he moved in the transfer window was like he was comfortable with his squad. Come to find out, his squad needs work. They need a lot of work. I think they need a left winger. I think they need another midfielder. I mean, someone asked. Sorry, I have to raise my volume. But I don't know what Mikel Merino is. What type of midfielder is Mikel Merino? Because I don't know.
I don't even know. They said it's a boss crasher. That's what I said.
It's a box to box guy.
They said it's a boss crasher. That's what they told
Okay,
me.
but Blue Eyes, when you say box to box guy, there's immediately there's a profile, there's a player. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing. Fantastic observation, Nana. You cannot, unfortunately, because the way he plays, you cannot look at him as a stereotypical box to box guy. Good point. You cannot. He's that. What's the best? Let me see whose profile fits him now in the league. You see, almost like he has the stealth, and then he has the feet. But unfortunately, you have the boss in Declan Rice. So the thing about Mikel Merino is he has to learn now how to be a backup singer.
Hmm.
He has to learn how to be a backup singer, just like this boy. Just think about Messi, the three that played for Argentina.
Okay,
Um,
Rodrigo, De Paul, Fernandez, and
thank you,
McAllister.
thank you. You see how it worked is because all those guys comfortably assumed the backup singer position.
Mm.
So for Mikel Merino right now, and how much did they pay for Mikel Merino? 60
I
million,
think
right?
no, I think it was less than 30. Yo. I think it was less than
34,
30.
34.
Okay, then goodbye, man. He might come around. I prefer him to the other guy.
Who?
Uh, who's the other option in that midfield?
Papi. Papi,
Yeah, yeah.
Jorginho.
You know what? They brought him to replace my boy from Egypt, man.
Oh,
Oh,
Nenny.
Yeah, I think he's
Elneny.
an and then that's the same profile. Thank you. That
That's
El Nenny's,
interesting.
yeah, that's the same profile. They're all the same, man. Oh, for me.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
For
That
me,
is
man.
very, very interesting.
Oh, 1 minute. Prayers up for Antonio. That is crazy, man.
Yes.
That is
Is he
crazy.
okay? Is he okay?
Get well soon,
Yeah,
Antonio.
he's okay.
He's
He's
okay.
okay. He
Yes,
had
he's
to have
okay.
surgery
Hi,
on his
God.
leg because that
Hi,
was
God.
I
Get
think
well
the
soon.
weather
Get
the
well
weather
soon.
was
Get well
bad,
soon.
man. The weather was really bad.
God,
It was
oh.
Yeah.
really
If it's
bad.
in Nigeria now, if it's in
Hopefully,
Nigeria now, they'll say it's people in the village
Mm.
that had a meeting. They say village
Anthony,
people have meeting,
yes,
man.
Anthony,
He said they
Anthony
had a
is from
meeting, yo.
Jamaica, so relax.
He said they had a
God
meeting,
forbid.
yo.
Yeah, say they had a meeting because think about it. His leg. That's what he eats. That's what he eats with.
Yeah,
That's
that's
his
what
meal
yeah.
ticket.
That's his
That's
livelihood.
his meal
Yeah,
ticket.
yeah. That's his
It's
And
livelihood.
fine.
It's
It's
crazy.
fine.
it's so
I'm
ironic.
actually
I
fine.
saw him. I saw him the other day in an interview with this boy. Hi, interview with this boy that left Man City. This Man City kid, Man City
Yes.
guy. What's his name? Mika Rick. What's his
Oh,
name?
Michael
Yeah.
Richard.
Yeah, Michael Richards and the other guy, the other legend, the English legend.
Oh,
They had an interview
Oh,
with the guy, and they were making fun of him because he got stuck in the airport with his passport.
okay. Yeah, he could
And
not go to Jamaica.
yeah, and I was
Yeah,
laughing
he could
my
not
ass
go to
off. The guy
Jamaica for the
actually,
international
Mikel
break.
Antonio actually has a very good sense of humor, man.
yeah. He does, man. He does.
Ah,
He
the boy is
does.
a typical English boy, man.
So I want
Typical
to say
English
about
boy.
something before we talk about the big one. I'm gonna come to Blue Eyes on this. Blue
On
Eyes,
what? Yeah.
He said
after
of what?
5 months
He
in
said
the
of
job,
what?
Dan Ashworth has been delivered his job.
Sorry.
Dan Ashworth. Let me finish. Let me
Which
finish.
one is Dan Ashworth? No, Dan Ashworth, Manchester United.
Yeah, let's talk
Yeah,
about United
yeah.
Yeah.
Blacks. Dan Ashworth has been delivered his job after 5 months in charge. And the
Yeah.
Blacks, because people doesn't know Ineos, and I will have to explain this. Nice in French League One, they have to go through 7 managers before they can even have a permanent manager. And what Ineos were doing that this one is not good enough, we threw it away. It doesn't play the style of play we did the same thing that did to United. Dilly dally around. This manager not good enough, throw it away. Another manager comes not good enough, throw it away. This one not good enough. I'm like, Dan Ashworth has a record of players he has brought into the Premier League. Your boy Umepo, he brought Umepo to the league. Caicedo, McAllister, Mitoma, he brought them to the league.
Did
So
he?
he has the record of players he has brought into the league where
I
they
didn't
have all
know
been
that.
successful. So you cannot tell me just because United are having a terrible season now. He has to have the fault. No, everybody needs to have the boot, including Jim Ratcliffe himself.
Hmm.
He has to have the boot too. Because I remember this man wanted to buy Chelsea 5 minutes after everything that's gone through. I'm like, excuse me? So you're talking because he has been talking about structure. We need to have the best structures in the league. When you have the right people into the squad, the team will go well. Now you have a structure now. You have a manager who everybody believes in now. Why are you guys not failing? That's the question. That's the question that I have no answer.
Are you sure? Are you sure people believe in the guy, or the guy is just a rock and roll coach? Everybody just likes the guy for some
Blue
reason.
eyes, blue eyes.
I don't think the
Ben
guy.
Amorim is a good coach.
How is he a good coach?
So, yeah,
How?
yeah. Oh, that's a good question.
How is he a good
Why
coach?
is he
Because
the guy? Why
let,
is
let,
he
let,
the
let me
guy?
even let's have a discussion. This is a fantastic point.
Okay, let's talk about this.
Hold on. Ruud van Nistelrooy, who doesn't even have half the academia in coaching history in comparison to Amorim, goes to Leicester and is already cooking. Let that digest. Let that sit well. Ruud van Nistelrooy and Amorim, who is the more experienced coach?
Ammer.
Amorim.
Hey, come on, guys. Come on, guys.
No, but Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes. This
Yeah,
sounds
I can hear you,
crazy.
my brother.
Yeah, this sounds crazy. I'd lie.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've heard this.
Yes, I
But
do.
the way United fans are moving to me, Blue Eyes, is like it's like Amorim's not trying to win. Like he's going to play his way. And if that doesn't lead to wins in his first season, so be it. That's what it seems like to me. Because
Wow.
obviously, Blue Eyes, you could set up your team in a way where you could beat Forest. But
Abdullah,
for me,
what are you typing, man?
My bad. Continue
but
talking.
for
Yeah.
No,
me,
go ahead. Go ahead.
but for me, it seems like they're content with losing as long as he plays his way. If that makes sense.
I hear you. This is exactly what I'm saying. Rock and roll coach. Oh my God, go
Yeah.
get us Amrin. Oh my God, get us Amrin. Go get us Amrin. Look at what he did. That that I'm glad that hype is coming back to bite a lot of people. Now, this is only his second, third game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not. He can. The manager bounce could be lurking in the corner, but again, from the little I've seen, it almost sounds as if he needs his own players for
Yeah,
his
he
system
does.
to work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here we go again. It looks like we're gonna have to destroy to rebuild again.
Mm, mm. Yeah,
And
that's what it is. That's what it is.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And is Manchester United ready to? Are they patient enough to settle for that transition? My personal answer is Zelch. No, there's
Mm,
no time. There's no. They've done it already. They've tried with the guy from Holland. They didn't even they should have given this job to Ruud van Nistelrooy. They should have left Ruud van Nistelrooy on a transitionary basis until maybe January or next season.
mm,
No, they just want to be they want to have they want to have the shiny toy in the
mm,
pram.
mm,
It's
mm,
just crazy, man. I'm not happy on. I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to dwell in the guys. Maybe short-term
Demise.
failure. No, demise. Yeah, but it's just a lesson for everyone in the league and everyone in EPL football, especially fans. This whole
Mm,
thing about going for a shiny toy, it's overrated.
mm,
It's overrated. I remember when everybody was saying, "Go get Amorim." They even wanted him at Chelsea.
mhm.
Go get Amorim. Go get Amorim. Oh my God! Look at what he's doing in blah 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 black sheep. Ngwa now. Oh yeah now. Oh yeah now. Oh yeah now. Ah, my goodness, man. The only thing I have to say is this: if this is going to sound very, very personal, but if those guys don't find a way to play Meche, just let him go in January. If you can find a way to make Meche cook, it's game on. I'm telling you because Meche is a service type player. Meche can involve a lot of people in that team. Unfortunately, Meche is not. He's got to find. Look at what Maresca did with Enzo.
Sancho. Oh, Enzo.
With
Enzo.
Sancho,
Enzo.
thank you. That's an even better example. He put a battery in his back. Maresca put a battery in Sancho's back. Thank you, Nana. If this guy can find a way to put a battery in Meche's back, even though Meche is shit right now, that's one problem solved in that midfield. I'm telling you. But my problem is he has between now and January 1st or January 31st.
But
If
bless my
not,
question. But bless my
Meche,
question.
just leave that club, man. Sorry, go
But
ahead.
bless my question is: everybody in football knows the job of the national. We know how good of a talented and sporting director he is because we know the player he has brought into the league.
Yeah.
So after 5 months, you are letting him go. That tells me the structures of that club is not something is going on fishy that they with the fan base here are not kind of hearing. Something is going on wrong and we need to have a serious conversation about.
I already said it. It's the ghost of it's what they did to Pogba is coming back to bite them. I said it. I said it 3 seasons ago. What they did to Pogba. Pogba, listen, you take a man's confidence away like that and you give it to what's his name? What's the guy's name now? Their captain.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yes. Meanwhile, Pogba is a Man U boy, he's a Man U kid. It's coming back to bite. I said this 3 years ago.
Yeah, I think he did.
Pogba might not have been playing well then, but Pogba is a figure. Pogba is a figure, man. Pogba is part of the furniture, man. Oh yeah, now see where we are today. As much as I like Bruno Fernandes, that's my guy, yo. That his goal is a world-class goal. That goal he scored yesterday, my
Yeah,
God.
very good goal.
That was
But
a good. That was a very good.
unfortunately, that second goal.
I
Doesn't
know,
escape.
I know, I know, I
Because
know. But
when I saw the news for the Bederson, I was like, excuse me, what? 5 months
you know,
after
the,
job,
the,
it,
the
it
thing
was
is, something
released.
has to give. I'm like, that's what comes with a big club. Something has to give. You have to now move like a big club. You can't just settle when all the tires are off the car. You can't settle.
But you cannot blame Dan Ashworth for just the failure. Everybody needs to take the bait. Everybody
Well,
needs to take the boot.
true, but
Nah, I wouldn't
you
go
have to
that
Because
start
far.
somewhere.
you can blame Ashworth about the. It's not the one causing the way United have been playing, the recruitment and everything. No, it's not the one because
No,
Ratcliffe
I'd
himself
lie.
need to take blame.
I'd
There's
lie.
all of them.
I'd lie. Blue Eyes. From what I've heard, so I can't. Why am I saying heard like I'm in the club? From what I've seen on my timeline, he was the one that was advocating Ten Hag to stay. He
Hmm.
was the one that was saying if Ten Hag were to leave, he'd want a British coach. And then apparently his shortlist of coaches were Eddie Howe, Graham Potter, Thomas Frank, Marco Silva, and Gareth Southgate. And the fact that he didn't have input on the Amorim thing was the determining factor of why he wanted to leave. So I
Okay.
mean, there's too many chefs in the kitchen.
Too many. It's way too much. My problem with this United recruitment, NK, for me is they, under Roma, you know that after Roma there's Gunaskia, after Gunaskia there's nobody. The same problem is happening to United. Everybody want to speak. Everybody want to have a say. We don't even know who to trust, who to like, kind of have a competition with. Everybody just want to have their competition. And I'm asking myself, if there's too much people in the kitchen, then how do you expect the food to get done easily? It's way too much. You can blame Ashworth as much as you want, but again, that club also needs to look himself into the mirror and say, "Have I done a good job?" Because they all believe, everybody believes, and you're gonna bring in Amorim Kamara is already failing already. They're already Man United are 13th in the table. Number one and three, they are already 13th in the table. So it's not a rocket science. They are 13th in the table already. So they are sailing. Instead of them going forward, they are sailing backward already instead of going forward. So you're gonna say because you're going backward, you wanna let go of Ashworth? No, everybody, even the CEO, the CFO, whatever they call it, all of them needs to take a beat down or a head roll. Somebody needs to take a beat down there. But again, it is what it is. 5 months after getting the job, okay, it is what it is.
Yeah,
But
it
we'll
is
see
what it is.
how it
Abdullah.
goes. So we'll
It
see
is
how
what
it
it
goes.
is. Abdullah.
Go ahead.
Nah, it is what it is. You're right. It is what it is. Abdullah. It is what it
You
is.
have to see how far they can go because this one, for me, this one is a roller coaster. This one, after 5 months, he let him go despite his experience and everything. But it is what it is. We'll see how far they can go. Now the big one. Firstly, let me start with my intro first. Firstly, Nana, remember I told you on the mission to 80 points, you are getting
No,
there.
hold on. I want to say something about Man U before you continue. Let
Abdullah.
me just finish this for you. I want to say one
Okay.
last statement before you continue with Chelsea. One
Why?
second. Listen, with Man U, sorry, I was trying to unmute my mic for a while. Listen, if you own a company, right, and you hire a CEO, right,
Yep.
you tell him, Oya, run this company for me, and then first quarter you finish in a negative. You chest them. You're like, okay, you know what? We're gonna get better. Second quarter, you end in a negative. Third quarter, you end in a negative. You're going to call that
Omo.
CEO into your you're going to call the CEO into your office.
Yes,
Now
exactly.
you're
I'm like,
laughing.
what the
Now
heck
you're
is
laughing.
going on here?
No,
Oh,
you're going to
It's true.
invite you're
It's
going to
true.
invite you're going to
It's
invite him
true.
for
Man.
breakfast. Hold on. You're going to invite him for breakfast, and you guys will have a discussion, a man to man discussion. And that's exactly what happened
Oh,
to this fellow at Man U. What's his name?
Dan
Dan
Ashworth.
Ashworth.
Yes, that's what
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
You have to pull the trigger when things don't look right, and it's you have to have a target. And in this case, the target was Dan Ashworth. What's his position again?
It was the director of football.
Exactly. And he
You
left
know,
from Brighton, right?
Yeah, from Brighton. Yes, no,
So
from
they
he's
Brighton
looked
to
at
from no, he's
Newcastle.
from Newcastle. He's from Newcastle.
Newcastle. Then from Newcastle to Manchester United.
Yeah.
from Newcastle. Okay, yeah, that's right. I thought it was Brighton. Yeah, so
Yeah, it
they
was
looked
it was it was in Brighton before he left
from
Brighton
Newcastle.
for
They
Oh, was he at
found out
Brighton
that
before?
okay, this guy actually did something.
Oh, he was at
from
Brighton before.
Brighton. It was in
Well, that's
Oh,
the
Brighton
he
news we
before.
are
was. He
hearing
It
today.
was.
was
Yeah, he was.
Can you guys
yeah,
Yeah, we
Blas,
could
it
hear
was
you.
in
We could hear
Brighton
you.
before. From Brighton, he moved to
hear
Newcastle.
me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
can
could
hear
hear
you.
you. We
Yes.
could hear you.
Oh, this thing was fucking-
So we can hear you,
No, Blue
Blas.
Eyes, we could hear you, brother. We could hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you, Blas. We can hear you. I think he's having a mic problem. So let me quickly finish my intro on the Chelsea talk. Then I'll invite Nana and Blue Eyes. Firstly, Nana, I haven't forget my target. 80 points. We're almost there. The target is simple. It's on 80 points. And the last time I feel this happy and confident about the team was in 2016-2017 when Antonio Conte was the manager of Chelsea then. That was when I knew, okay, can actually win the league. But I'm so happy with the structure of the team because I was part of it a little bit in terms of the criticism of the squad building, how many players gonna get in, player going and everything. The Maresca, the manager, this and that. I'm like, okay, what the heck is going on here? Something needs to get done. I'm happy with how the team the team are involving, the mentality of the team, how the team are playing is a joy to watch. Watching the team play is a real joy. It makes me really happy with the way the structure of the team are. And for the yeah, the way for me, the way the team is being structured with the director of football, the ownership and the manager, credit to them. I have to give them credit. But wow, what a performance from the squad. What a team. I'm happy. Nana, take it away.
I would like, first things first, if we touch 80 points, I'm going to publicly apologize to you on stream. Um, because I've been giving you a lot of stick for that statement. So I would lie. The way it looks, I'm gonna have to apologize to you come the end of the season. What a performance, man. It's very rare that I'll say a 4-3 performance, what a performance. But what a performance, honestly. Um, I don't even know where to start. I'll go with the timeline of the game. Listen, I'd lie. Anthony Taylor was the ref, right?
Yeah, he
All
was
right,
the
cool.
ref. He was the ref. Can you hear me?
He was the ref. Yeah, I could hear you. I could hear you.
Okay. Yeah, he was the ref.
Anthony Taylor was the ref.
Yeah,
And
it
for
was the
me,
red. Wow.
yeah, for me, it felt so funny because the way Cucurella started off that game, it was like the ref couldn't be the center of attention. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The ref couldn't dictate anything after
Abla,
that
what?
point.
Abla, mute your mic, I beg.
Yeah. The ref couldn't
Sorry,
the
sorry.
ref couldn't the ref couldn't dictate anything after that point for me. So it's funny how that situation worked. Cucurella, your boots. This is Premier League football, man.
Nah, eh.
This is Premier League football, and you're telling me your boots were causing you slip and cost us 2 goals?
Imagine
Come
that.
on, come on, come on. I get it, it's funny because we won the game. Had we lost, I would have been fuming. Levi Colwell, first goal, my brother.
Nah,
Come
eh.
on, come on,
Hmm.
come on. And we're gonna have to have a discussion about Levi. These big games. When I
Yo.
was telling my friend this, when it's Saturday at 12:30, you're fine. When it's Saturday at 3 p.m., you're good. Even Sunday at 2, you're fine. But when it's Sunday 4:30, prime time, I can't trust you. I can't trust this
Yeah,
guy. Like
he had an average game today.
so bang average. Like
Mhm.
for me, I could admire your passing. But when you can't get that first part of your job description correct, defending, I don't care. Like it completely ruins my mood. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get the negatives out of the way. So for me, that Sanchez, your distribution, nah. But
Just because
it
of that
ends
one
there.
pass. Just because of that one pass. Come on,
No,
guys.
there were several blue eyes. I'm sorry, there were several. Lou. There were several.
Come
Lou.
on, guys. I can't believe what. But go ahead. Keep going.
Lavia, I think don't blue eyes. No, don't, because I'm gonna sing his blue eyes. I'm gonna sing his praises. No, don't do that.
Go ahead,
I'm,
my brother. Go, go,
I'm,
go, go.
I'm gonna sing. Yo, the way he started out that game, I didn't like it at all. At all. The way he started out that game, he was just uncomfortable. Um, and then I think he grew into the half, but he got a yellow card.
Hmm.
He got a yellow card. He got a
Blessing
head
in
cut.
was that a blessing in disguise?
That's an interesting way of putting it. That's a very interesting because Maresca switched it up.
Exactly.
Um, he switched it up, and for me, I hate to say it because Lavia is a player that gets love. I want him to continue getting love, but there's an image of this guy. Not to make this game about him, but when you say something a bit negative, there's heat. He got a yellow card, and for
Okay.
me, it says a lot because I get it. You're 20 years of age, but I'm not playing you on a yellow card, Lavia. I'm sorry, I'm not. E-
Obviously.
e- even if let's say that's Jorginho, I had to bring him up. But if
Mm-hmm.
Jorginho's on the yellow, you're comfortable with him. Even Moises, if Moises is on the yellow, I'm fine.
Mm.
But Lavia, you on the yellow, based on your history, your short history, I can't
Mm.
play you for the rest of the game. So Maresca took him off.
Mm.
And for me, when Badiashile moved to the left hand side of
Wow.
the defense and Gusto was on the right side, we looked so much better. We looked so
Exactly.
much better.
Balance. Balance.
Yeah, we look so much better. The left foot guy at the right side of the fence, it was a headache. It was a bad watch.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, but this game for me, the man of the match for me was Jaden Sancho, hands down. For me, it was Jaden Sancho, hands down. For me, it was Jaden Sancho, hands down. The football this guy was playing today, I don't know who was in the stands. I don't know what family member was in the
Now
stands
you're
or
late to the party though. You never like Jaden. I don't know why.
bro. It's
I
you
don't
know
know
what
what
it is.
I don't know what it was, man. I'm like your fellow London boy. What did he do to you? You never
You know
liked Jaden, but go ahead.
the blue eyes. You know what is there's a history with me and Jaden.
Oh,
Um,
except so. Except so.
yeah, it is. I wanted this guy when we signed Pulisic. When we went and got Pulisic from Dortmund,
You wanted Jaden
I'm like,
instead.
yo, Marina, there's a better guy there. Why are you not signing Jaden Sancho? Because Jaden Sancho at that time was the talk of the town. So I'm like,
He
why are
was.
you not signing Jaden Sancho? And then he went to United. I'm like, oh, okay, let's see. And I was like, but it's not entirely. You know what it is? I just dismissed him as a player. I did. I
Wow.
dismissed him as, yo, if you could give me, I had to use economic
That's
terms, but if
criminal,
you could
bro.
give
That's
me,
criminal.
yeah, if you could give me a profit on disposal, that's okay. So I dismissed him as a player. Yo, the football this guy was playing today was refreshing to see.
Yeah.
Very, very refreshing to see. The technical excellence of this guy since he's been here.
Woo.
Forget this game since he's been here, but today it was disrespectful what he was doing today. I'm like, yo, I'm like, god damn. Like him
That's
and
why he played
Enzo.
90 minutes. That's why they had to play him for 90 minutes.
Yeah. Him and Enzo,
Woo!
combining, even although Kukuran, I'm pissed off with the way you played. The way those guys were combining, like chai, it felt natural. With Sancho today, completely natural. And I probably wouldn't have started him today,
Mm.
personally, based on before the lineup. But the way you played for me, I think you've got that left hand side down after today. I think that position is yours until the
Nonso is in
until
trouble.
for
Nonso is in trouble.
listen, Nonzino. You know what's funny, Blue Eyes? Oh, you're not on Twitter. You know what's
No.
funny?
Mm.
Not Noni for the past 2 or 3 days, the amount of love he was getting on the timeline saying, "Oh, this is a player." I was like, "Yo, is this what one semi decent performance can do?" I thought Enzo, the lineup even shocked me. I wasn't expecting that lineup at all, but
Mm.
it was good. Caicedo, I thought more of the same, just consistent.
Mm.
But for me, man of the match, Sancho and Enzo. Palmer grew into the game.
Yeah, Palmer Jackson, man. Talk about Jackson, bro.
Jackson,
It was horrible.
He was on the periphery. He was on the periphery.
Yeah.
Even
watching.
when Palmer was bad he was poor in the first half. He played him a ball. This Jackson, if you're a striker, is 1-2. That's a 1-2 finish. One
Exactly.
touch, bang. You can't
Exactly.
delay. You can't delay. Like for me, Blue Eyes, I think I'm starting to realize what Jackson is. He can finish, but it's a specific the ball has to be put in a specific, like he has to be
Yeah.
in a specific position. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Or the way he's approaching goal has to be specific. If you can't get him in a natural, he's not scoring.
But last season didn't he score 2 goals against Tottenham?
Yeah, he did.
Away.
He did. But
I don't get it.
He scored an hat-trick. He scored an hat-trick.
today he scored a
Was it
hat trick.
hat-trick?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes,
he did.
should have scored
Today,
5 goals
for
last
me,
season. Also, he missed chances.
for me, him and Neto, I didn't like Neto. But Palmer grew into the game. Second half, great. Second half was great. Moises,
Panenka, that Panenka.
I don't know if you guys saw the way. I don't know if you guys saw the way he won the pen.
Yes, that was very smart.
Yo, the way I was laughing. Yo, this guy fell over, rolled over 4 times, heard the ref blew the whistle, jumped up, started celebrating. I was crying. Yo, Enzo Fernandez. The level of football you were playing today. It was just phenomenal, man. It was just phenomenal. For me, I thought it was a great performance. Mark tried it though. And I'll say that I've been speaking a lot, sorry, and I haven't really said much. But Maresca, I think you could say Lavia is a blessing in disguise. You could say full substitution, but from that point on, we won the game.
Absolutely.
We won the game. So, can't complain. 3 points. We have Brentford next. That's always a tough fixture.
Yeah, late kickoff on
So
Sunday.
we shall see.
It's on Sunday
I'm
again.
impressed.
Yeah, on Sunday, yes, because we play
Is it on
conference.
Sunday?
Yes, on Sunday, yes.
Oh yeah, because we have Conference League this
Yeah,
week.
and
Yeah.
it's late kickoff.
Chelsea Brentford is a late kickoff. Chai.
Oh, before you guys continue, guys, please, Arium is having a surgery tomorrow, so he wants us to prepare.
Oh no.
Brother, get well soon, my brother. Please get well soon.
Yeah, get well area, man.
So
Get well area.
My brother, God is with you,
I'm
my brother.
explaining
Nothing.
Please,
God is with
nothing
you.
do you, brother. Nothing do you. Nothing do you.
My brother, man. Healing hands. God's healing hands. God's healing hands, man.
Don't worry. Allah bless
We
him.
need you. Aaron, we need you on this stream next week. Oh,
He said I should worry. We'll be on fire after the surgery. We'll be ready.
Amen.
Amen.
Don't
You
worry.
better be
God
here.
bless you,
We
my brother.
want you here next week, Aaron.
Yeah,
No,
get
don't
well.
shake him because we need to talk about Liverpool.
Get well soon, but get well soon. Bryce,
We need to talk about Liverpool.
talk about Chelsea. Fernandez, what a performance.
Oh, I'm delayed, eh?
Go ahead. This guy.
No, we can hear you.
Okay. Listen, can you hear me for real?
We can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you for real. We can hear you
Okay,
for real.
guy. I don't even know where to start.
Oh,
I don't know where to start. Can you hear me?
We
We can hear you loud and clear.
Perro Poro.
What a useless player, man.
Perro Poro. Destiny Edogie. Yves Besuma. Papsa. These are all like, I can't believe I'm saying this about Bissouma and Edogie. I like Edogie because he's rugged. He has a rugged mind, but there's something missing in his game. Today, you know who was the unsung hero? I'll tell you who my unsung hero was. My unsung hero is one guy they call Say.
Who say? Are you talking about Kai Say? Wait, Blue Eyes, who say? Oh, Blue Eyes, are you speaking? Oh,
Blue Eyes, are you there? Nana, can you hear him?
I can't hear him, bro.
Blue Eyes' mic is going off. Blue Eyes, your mic is moving.
Shy.
Blue Eyes, Your mic, you are delayed. Though. We don't know what's going on with your mic. I think it's gonna go in and come back again. But
Yeah,
then
he's gonna go. Yeah,
second in the table. I cannot believe it.
he's gonna go in and come back again. Chai, blue eyes,
I cannot.
you.
I cannot believe it. Second in the table. 4 points clear. How you feeling?
Listen, I'm surprised. Let me be the first guy to say I'm very surprised.
Surprise? How?
Very surprised. Actually, I'm not surprised with the talent. I'm surprised with the head coach, Maresca.
Wow.
Great stuff, man. Great stuff, man. Like
That
it's
performance
just a
is
phenomenal
top
head
notch.
coaching job.
It's
It
top
really
notch.
is.
It's top notch.
Wait, Abdullah, you here? Shy.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
You're here?
I'm
Yeah.
here.
Cool.
But what kind of surprised me in this team is Sancho. Because you know when we signed, I was like getting the Dortmund one or the United one because there's been this asterisk
Mm.
of Sancho's head is not right, his head is not in the right place, and I was like, United is a very toxic environment, so you have your mindset needs to be upright for you to be able to play football to the best level.
Can you hear me
And
now?
we are,
Yeah, we can
yeah,
hear you.
And my this.
No.
Can you
It
hear
was
me?
fine. Abdullah was lagging there.
Okay. So that's
go
okay.
ahead.
Perfect. Listen, can you hear me now?
We can hear you now.
Yes,
Perfect.
clear, like I said.
I have two characters in this game. This was like a movie. It was a fantastic game. Two characters for me. Unsung hero. I told you already.
See?
Caicedo, man. Caicedo, man. That guy is so good. The way
Mm.
he balanced that midfield, that's my unsung hero. Man of the match, Enzo Fernandez.
Mm.
Opanka, man. Opanka played mathematical football.
Mm.
Hi. Like I couldn't. I was like, put the ball here. Like I was telling him, put the ball here. He'll make the move. That guy. Oh, I don't know. I'm not ready to. No apologies yet. I know Abdullah is waiting for me to apologize, but no
Mm.
apologies yet. The
Mm.
kind of football, Nana, that Enzo is playing is grown man football.
Mm.
There is no room. Let me tell you something about Lavia. Lavia is a luxury player.
Mm.
He's a luxury player. He's not a necessity, unfortunately. The only way he makes himself a necessity is if you bench Caicedo. I've said it. He's a luxury player. Like, and I love what the way Nana explained it. He was playing well, but as soon as you remove him, we still won. Imagine
Mm.
that.
Mm.
The guy he's all over the place for me. He's all over I mean, the way he's a good receptor of the ball. He has this stylish thing about receiving the ball.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
very stylish thing and it looks so good, but it's the little things that he doesn't have. He may be, like you said, he's 20. He needs to add those little things to his bag, but man. And I need to talk about Benoit, Badman Chile, man.
Benoit.
It wasn't bad today. It wasn't bad.
Badman Chile.
It looked very shaky a little bit at first, but the
It's
other
okay.
one, it
You
does
know what
well.
I figured? You know what I figured out with Badman Chile? He needs games.
Mm.
He needs games. He needs to play the next 5 games straight now. Because I think he was the most important defender for us than even this boy. He was better than what's his name for me today.
Colwell, comfortably.
Absolutely. But listen, I don't know where this madness came into Enzo or Panka.
Ever
AKA,
since the report is ever since he divorced his wife. I think that's what the report
are you
is.
serious?
I'm not
Yeah,
joking.
that's the
Are you
report, man.
serious?
He
That's the
put it out.
report, man.
He said he wants to
We
be
don't
a single father.
we don't wish that on anybody, whatever it is, but his football.
Mm.
Let me tell you why it's surprising to me. His football has gone from -1, -0, up to almost 100.
Yeah, he has been good, man. Like nine assists already. Is it 9 assists or 7
Oh
assists
my goodness, man. His
already?
football right now is very mature. Very mature football. This is what I was trying to tell people. There's no room for Lavia.
Hmm.
If you want that midfield to flourish, You cannot and Maresca almost shot himself in the foot. He was trying to crowd that midfield beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you crowding the midfield? I actually think that's the reason why we considered those 2 goals. He was too busy in the midfield. Too busy. Like you guys were saying, too many cooks.
It was too busy that I was unbusy.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah.
Mm.
And Cucurella, man, listen, special shout out. No player comes out after assisting Tottenham 2 goals ahead and comes out smelling like flowers. He had a monster game, man.
Yeah.
Yes, apart from that mistake, it was good.
He had a monster game.
Nah,
Man,
he was good, but that pissed me off, man.
pissed me off too. But you know why?
Like,
You know why I like him?
Because yes, he doesn't make mistakes. It's real
Yeah.
for Cucurella to.
But you know why I like him?
Wow,
You know why I like
Cucurella?
Cucurella is a very good actor. One thing I like that he did is when he walked up to the line, he threw the boot like it wasn't his fault. I like that. I like that kind of movement, because doing that, you're giving your teammates good energy. That man, like you're pissed. I love that. Those are the little things that build a team. He got to the touchline. He knows it's his fault, but he threw the thing away and said, "Now what kind of nonsense is this? Who gave me these kids? Who gave me these kids?"
Yes, exactly.
He acted that thing quick. It was great to see. He didn't go to the line with his shrugged shoulders and start looking for bullshit. The guy holla. You notice I haven't talked about Jadon Sancho.
Yep.
Right. That goal, that was it. No, that was it.
You guys are gonna hate me.
Yes,
But
someone that is confident will score that goal. A less confident player will not score that goal. That was a good goal.
let me tell you something. You remember how I always say on this stream, learn to manipulate the lines. I cannot stress that enough. Manipulation of the line, no. Manipulation of the line. Attract. Oh my goodness, man. Jadon Sancho. I hope Chelsea are we obligation or option to buy?
It's obligation. It's obligation.
25 million.
Welcome back, bro. Welcome back, bro. That football. And I come to find out that apparently,
United fans want to feel it. Sorry.
Apparently, Chelsea is Sancho's team, eh? Nana, is that true?
Yes, Lampard was his favorite player.
Man, Sancho can. Nah, I didn't even know Sancho can play defense. So. I didn't even know Sancho can defend ball.
He couldn't before.
Well, the way we play is forcing everybody to defend.
Exactly.
Including Enzo.
The difference now. Because Enzo Fernandez, Enzo Mata telling them off-ball movement is very, very important. Doing flicks and rubbish. He said you do the flicks when you know you have done the right job. Is by defending with the team, attacking with it. That was the reason he has been pissed off with Noni for the past 2 weeks. He's been telling him, forget about you scoring goals. Can you do more? Don't score one goal and give your shoulder and say, I'm the best person on the pitch. I'm sorry, no. If you're not good enough, I'm going to put you on the bench. And that's what he's doing with him. You have to play with the team, defend as a team, also play as a team. Because the off-ball movement is very, very important for Maresca. The off-ball movement, you have to defend. It's very important. And you can see it today. Enzo was defending. I was like, guys, Ukuku came in. Ukuku was tackling.
I know, even Ukuku was tackling.
Because I'm not.
Yo, he was pressing, you know.
I don't know if he was pressing. And it was putting legs into. I'm like, Ukuku tackling players. It's no wonder.
No, listen. The most important player we have in that team right now is Moses Caicedo.
Hands down.
Yeah, it was
the most important,
best player this season.
Absolutely, very rugged, and his tackles are very dangerous, but he never gets a card. That's what I love about that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Very dangerous tackles, in the sense that it terrifies the guy he's defending, so the guy won't do it again.
Do you remember that one on Son?
Ooh, that's what I'm making reference to. That's what I'm making reference to, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Song didn't come here again.
He was annoyed. Son was annoyed.
He was annoyed. Song said, "Nah, man."
Like I said, calm down.
Why did we concede that third goal, though? That thing pissed me off.
Felix.
think was it.
It was,
I
no, it
don't
was
want to.
Felix.
Was
It
it
was
Felix
Felix.
that let him let that guy scamper on the
Yeah, it was
byline, right?
Felix. It was Madison and
That was
Felix.
terrible, man.
Just
But
throw him on the
no,
floor
but
before the penalty. Just put him on the floor. Get a yellow card
that
and
was
move on.
just terrible, man. That was terrible, man.
It was Felix.
That was terrible, man. I was so mad, man. I'm like, come on, guys. But again, like I always say in this stream, we're going to win games, but we're going to concede goals. And that's what Pep did
Yes.
last season. People are not paying attention. This is exactly how Pep stole the league last season. He was conceding goals, but he made sure he walked away smelling like flowers in those games. You know, and you know, special shout out, man, Maresca, man. Wow. Maresca, man. I still consider you a Leicester coach, but for some reason, you're not giving anybody the chance to understand our play. It's very difficult to understand the way Chelsea plays right now. Very, very difficult. Because what it is that we do is, as soon as we get the ball in the midfield, there's 5 people running into the channels. 5 people running. It's like it's madness, man. There's so many options that you can pass the ball into. It's not even funny.
And today,
Listen,
plus, Nicola
shout
Jackson
out.
looked lost.
Yeah,
I don't know
sorry, go
what
ahead.
happened
Sorry.
to him today. Jackson looked very lost today. I don't know what happened to him.
Nah,
I don't know.
Jackson.
He looked very lost today.
Nah,
I'm
I
happy
don't know
that
what
he was
happened to
pissed
him.
off that he was getting substituted. He
Yeah, it was
pissed.
Christoph, yes, it was.
yeah,
He was putting himself.
he's got to work on that shit, man. Like he's got to work. Like
I don't know.
you gotta work on it, man. And now you're laughing. You gotta work on that shit. If listen, if you can't score, just do Hurricane. Do Hurricane. There's no way Hurricane is bored in a game, man. When he's not playing well, he'll find something to do. Do Hurricane. And the funny thing is, Jackson has that in his game. He has utilityness.
Yes, he has it, yes.
But
He has it.
but Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
When I was doing research on Enzo Maresca,
Okay.
when I was doing, you don't like his strikers doing that. I don't know if that, you know what I mean.
Interesting.
I don't know, but that's what I've heard.
Interesting.
You don't like his strikers, and to be honest, I haven't really seen that. Right, like the Arsenal game for me, bro. I didn't see him,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah,
don't
Yeah,
know
even
because
the Liverpool game,
when-
that Liverpool game, until he scored, we didn't even see much of Jackson.
when he was here last season, especially
Yeah.
early on, the guy wanted to be a midfielder. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But Blue Ash, you get my point. The guy
I
was
hear you loud and clear, my brother. I hear you.
the guy was was dropping deep like he was Harry Kane. So I don't know.
Yeah, I was calling for. There was a time, I don't know if you saw the camera on Maresca when he started saying "Jao, Jao." Did anybody see that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
I
Palmer
was
did it.
I was
Palmer was-
screaming for Jao. I was saying, "Bring Jao in, get rid of Jackson. Bring Jao in, get rid of Jackson." Because the only thing is that if you bring Jao in, then this guy takes the fall. And Neto,
Yes.
you understand?
But
But at least
he
now,
wasn't even good today. I don't know why.
Who?
Neto was not good today.
Neto was horrible today, man. Neto was playing like a construction worker, man.
I don't know if you remember the first time where Palmer shoot the goalkeeper saved it. I was like, use your right foot, Blythe.
Exactly. Use your right foot. He switched to the left.
Yeah. When
As much as I
right
want to
foot
abuse
first
Madueke,
time and that's a goal. Yeah,
Madueke scored that.
God bless you.
I want to abuse him. Madueke scored that with that. It's game over.
Yeah, but Madeke, you see, the thing is, this is why I'm telling you, we are criminally single-footed team. We're a very criminally single-footed team. Madeke does the same thing. He will move to the left. In that position.
Bless. I can trust Madueke on this. I've seen him do it with his right foot. He will do that.
I don't think so.
We shoot.
How many right foot goals does Nani have this season?
The only one I remember is against Wolves, and I was
Exactly.
shocked when he did it.
Exactly. It's a one-off.
You can't
Sorry, go
you
ahead.
can't pass up that opportunity, Blue Eyes.
No.
Use your right
Neto.
foot.
I'm talking about Neto.
Use your
Come
right
on, bro.
foot on it.
When I saw that, I'm like, this is. I said we are criminally single-footed team. We are a criminally single. Most guys play one foot. The only guys who can manage both sides is people like Sancho. People like
Sancho
Enzo.
can do it.
Yeah. someone like Enzo, and
That
again,
can
because I guess it comes with trickery. Because to be a trickery guy, you must have to at least maneuver the ball both ways.
Mm.
You know, but this boy criminally single-footed. Even Palmer is criminally single-footed. But the
Single-footed,
thing is, he's just a killer.
I agree.
He's a killer.
But guys, that Panenka,
He's a
that
that
Panenka.
Panenka, man. Child. That's when I said it's time to go home. We just got up. We were Irish. We were in Irish bar drinking beer. We said, okay, more they go out. I beg. It was disrespectful, man. Come on, who does that?
Wow. In a very big match, that the pressure was there. You are doing a Panenka in a big match.
He moved that guy away from the post. Come on for road. They call that goal. Come on for road.
Did
Come on
you
for road.
see that? Did you see the picture of his face?
Of
Fraser
Palmer's face on
Forster's
the
my
goalkeeper.
guy. That's a goalkeeper, by the way. He's a good goalkeeper, but he was pissed.
Yeah, I know. He has to be pissed.
That was his Panenka. Wow. That one deep. That one is very deep to score Panenka in a match. In a match that's. But I also think I don't know if the Tottenham Hotspur considered from Sarr. Palmer sold the penalty to Sarr and Sarr accepted it. He sold it.
Don't mind, sir.
He sold him the penalty and he accepted
I
it.
was sorry, Blue Eyes. Before you go, I was watching it as a Chelsea fan, so I wasn't even thinking too much of what the Tottenham players were doing it. Until one of my Arsenal friends was speaking about it. Yo, those Tottenham players sold out that game. I don't know what Ange did to these guys, but for Basuma and Pedro Porro, come on, you're a defender. You can't block Enzo's strike. Come on, you don't want to block Enzo's strike. Like, put your body on the line. Like,
No,
what's
but you
going
can't.
on?
No, Nana. You're disrespecting Enzo. The thing is, nobody expects Enzo to one-time that shot. I don't care what defender you are, especially knowing it's Enzo Fernandez. People are thinking Enzo wants to hold on to the ball and do his magic.
Yeah.
Nobody expects a one-timer.
Yeah.
So kudos to Enzo on that goal, man. Kudos. Kudos, man. He ripped that thing through the net. I saw the like Amy always says, the onion bag. I saw the onion bag shaking, man. Oh! I said, Chai!
That was a good.
Enzo's
Bless,
goal.
you know that- He wanted to pull off his shirt. Will have been suspended for next week.
Okay,
On
so then
fact, he was on
Jackson,
4 yellow already. If he get a yellow,
That
card
was
to-
Jackson's only good thing he did today.
that was the only good thing he did.
Jackson saved him from getting a suspension. He saved him from getting.
This is the reason I tell people, yes, we might need a striker, but do we? How many goals came from all over the pitch today, guys? Help me.
Jaden Palmer to Enzo.
Exactly. This is what I say.
It
Yes,
should have
yes,
been Neto as well.
Should have
it
been
should have
Neto.
been Neto. Yeah.
Put your right foot on it. Game over.
What I like about our team, man. The thing I like about
Good goal. It was a good goal.
the thing I like about our team, man, is if we catch you on the break, it's curtains.
Yeah, done.
It's been a long time I watch football like that. If
Bless,
we catch you on the break,
Bless, because even after that 2-0, I was not even worried. I was like, we'll come back.
I know.
We'll
I
come
know.
back. And because I've seen us like this before.
Man.
Because I've seen us do this against Arsenal, against Liverpool. I'm like, we'll come back. I've seen us do this. We'll come back. I wasn't even worried. Once Sancho scored, I'm like, we'll win this game. Once he scored, I'm like, we'll win this game.
That goal was at the right time. Oh. His goal was such an important goal for
It was
That
important timing as well. Really is.
That was
perfect timing.
That was a very good goal. I was impressed
think-
because
Well, it's easy
Bless,
to say
Bless,
now,
because
but I think from
I remember,
that point,
Bless,
the game was
remember when
over.
I said it when we bought Sancho, I was like, which Sancho are we getting? Are we getting the Dortmund one or the United Sancho? Because the one I watched in Dortmund, Sancho was beating players, beating everybody. I'm like, this guy can actually ball. He can play football. So when he went to United, I'm like, why is he going to United?
That's not what you said. You said,
No,
what
no,
is this madman? You didn't like Sancho when we got
Yes, because I didn't know the Sancho I was seeing. That was I was a little bit in the middle. But when you watch him at Dortmund,
You were not in the middle. You did not want Sancho at Chelsea. I
I
remember
said I don't know which Sancho we
on
getting.
playback. I remember the stream on playback. Abdullah, stop.
You know, I'm not defending myself. I said
Stop.
when Sancho came in, I wasn't even
destroyed the
sure.
guy. You destroyed the guy on
Yes,
playback.
Said he destroyed the
because
guy.
I believe we have enough in the squad.
No, destroy the guy is crazy.
He said he destroyed the
Hey,
guy.
SK. Hey.
Blue Eyes.
Oh,
Well, my
yeah,
guy, what's up, man?
I'm
It's
good,
been too
bro. I'm
long.
good, man. It's been too long, man. It's been too long.
Your take on the game.
Nah, it was. Nah, it was crazy, man. Well, I was at church, so I couldn't watch the full thing. So I've only watched the highlights. I'm gonna have to watch the full thing back at some point. But I mean, honestly, just the character. The first off, the character to play so poorly in the first 20 minutes, build such a whole big hole for yourself, and still be able to come out of it. I think really just speaks to the mentality that this team has been accruing. Because especially because last year, if this team was down 2-0 with such a bad start in the game, like there's no way I would see them coming back to win or to even get a result. So I think just to start there as probably the most important takeaway is that they have the mentality of higher end teams where no matter how bad the situation is, they believe in themselves that they can actually like turn it around. So I think that's probably the most important thing to take away from this game, just going forward.
Yep, I agree.
Your Fernandez, Sancho, your take on those players.
I don't advocate for you know abandonment, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since a certain someone hasn't been doing their certain fatherly duties, they've been looking good. I can't.
No comment.
No,
Sorry, I have it. Relax. Don't go there. Don't, that's a deep conversation. My
no,
madam is listening to the show, so it relax.
no. But seriously, no. But seriously, he has been looking really good, and I think one of the things that has really helped him to improve is his ability to play under pressure while still keeping the ball going forward. Because sometimes it's kind of hard, especially if you're doing more attacking, where like if the other team is pressuring you, and then obviously you feel the need to keep possession of the ball, then you're obviously gonna look to recycle the possession more. But sometimes, especially like if you're a special player, you need to be able to actually like evade the pressure and keep the ball progressing forward. So I think that little thing between him and Sancho, I think their relationship is really starting to
It is.
um like progress. So honestly, at this point, I think the real thing that they're missing is if Sancho can make more off-ball runs, then yeah, that left side is pretty much locked up, to be honest, in terms of attacking quality. So, and also just the technique to actually hit that shot first time off of a deflection.
Mm.
Because sometimes too we talk about skill, we talk about technicality and all that, but you actually have to have the audacity to try certain things in the first place. Because it doesn't matter if you can do it or not if you don't ever attempt to do it in the first place. So, because it was a really narrow shot, if I remember correctly, I think Fort Foster was almost close to saving it as well. So,
Yeah, he was.
yeah, just again the mentality and the audacity to even try a shot like that in the first place, you know, it's immense. So now this game was crazy. The result important, especially because what's when I look at the table, bro, from 5 to 10 is a freaking bloodbath, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'd like scroll down a little bit on the table.
Okay, let me go down. Okay.
Like
They are 11.
like from 11 from 12th to 5th is separated by 5 points. So honestly, if you're Chelsea, the most important thing is to get as far away from that cluster of teams as possible.
Yep.
And then from there, you want to start talking top four. Then that's when you start moving on to those top four conversations. From there, obviously, I'm not going to entertain what comes out above that, but you can shoot there.
Fair enough. Were you surprised with Chelsea being in second position? But you were like,
I mean, no, I was definitely surprised. Like this City fall off has been a bit shocking. Although, I mean, I guess Anki, I know.
Because I think I'm gonna back Maresca here. He's been saying the same thing. Just I'm not entitled. People keep telling me the more the competition will keep happening. You cannot escape the
But but the thing is, this is a young team, so like, there's no real need for unnecessary pressure. If you win enough games to be in a title race, and you win enough games to be in a title race, but you don't need to. But the added pressure of that is not really necessary. All these players have been in a title race before. That obviously wasn't even a conversation going into the season as something to aim for. So you just kind of it comes as it comes in terms of games. So like right now, I think they have the current most active winning streak in the league right now at 4 games. So you just keep trying to extend that as much as possible. It should be the goal.
Interesting. 12 points. 12 points straight, man.
Yeah. So I think obviously the end of the last season with 5. So see if you can beat that. See if you can beat that record of 5. Like this current group of players haven't. I don't think they've done more than 5 if you include last season. So first start there. Can we beat 5? Can we go 6? Can you go 7? That should be what their immediate aim is right now. So
I agree, man. Listen, I'm calling it. I've said it. I don't really care about Maresca, but for some reason I have a weird feeling we're winning this league, man. Because and only because, like I always say, we can concede, unfortunately, but we always outscore. And that's such a huge luxury to have if you're pursuing an EPL final.
But like, if Chelsea wins the league, is that gonna be because if Chelsea wins the league, that is a serious competition to have, because Arteta, Arsenal fans will have to kill them.
We don't care. We don't care about anybody else.
I just want to
we don't care whether
I want to laugh for laughing.
No. We don't care whether Arteta. If we win, it's tunnel vision, man. Tunnel vision. Now, this is the question we need to have. Do we need to reinforce in January, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes. I
We
think
need another profile striker. We do. I'm sorry to say.
Another striker, and I think a defender.
Do we go for a young guy or do we go for experience?
For the striker,
I think experience is better.
I'll go for experience.
It's a bit annoying. In terms of the striking thing, like that backup should have been Fofana. I still don't understand why. I still don't understand why it wasn't. Yeah, if that should have been the backup instead of good old Marcus. But I still feel they don't understand why they never gave. Okay, why?
Yeah, but where is he now? Is he scoring wherever he's at right now?
I haven't checked. I haven't checked on him. I'll be honest. If you're not in,
who's that?
If you're not in a top 5 league, you're basically just dead to me as a player. I'm not gonna lie. But I think he went up to the Greek.
He went to Greek. Yeah, he went to the Greek league.
Because I'm sorry, like I don't mean to hate on an 18-year-old kid, because obviously he's 18. But
Mark Hughes, no.
Like every time I see him play, I'm just like, there's no way that you can be better than this. I just don't know what. I don't know what.
What about Nkunku?
No. He has to go. Sorry, Nkunku has to go.
No comments. So far?
Oh, you're that low on him, man. Is it just because of the injury?
Bro, there's no space for him. It's not even that I'm low on him. There's no space, bro. Like for me, Chelsea were getting it right with Samu. It's a shame it didn't go through, but Samu would have been perfect. You
know, Nkunku was Chelsea's top goal scorer. Or maybe not anymore.
What about that boy that we missed at Villa? What's his name?
Duran? Yeah. Nah, man.
Nah, I'm not. I can't even say anything, because when Chelsea were linked with him, I was not happy about it. So
exactly.
So I'm not even gonna pretend like.
Oh, I respect his game, but that's not gonna help us now, because he has to learn still. Like for me, that's not.
Yeah, but we need the experience.
I want a Giroud.
Nah, Giroud is crazy.
Not obviously him now, but his profile when we signed him. We need a player like Giroud when we signed him, man. But there's no.
Like someone like Chris Wood,
look like a Chris Wood, right?
right?
Chris Wood, yeah.
Or Chris Wood or something like that.
Yeah.
He's having a sensational season. My goodness.
But
What a season.
Forrest don't let him go.
What a season is
But
having. Nice. It's Wood.
What
Wow.
I
about that?
saw
What
people
about that
talk
Denny?
about
What about that Denny?
I
hmm?
wouldn't.
I want you. Sorry.
I
He
wouldn't.
hasn't.
Can
He hasn't.
he head the
He
ball?
should remain on the bench.
He hasn't been playing because of Chris. But
He's a
he's
bench
completely
man.
been shut out this.
Guys, he should remain on the bench. He needs to keep warming the bench.
Yeah, but are you going to go bring? You need somebody that's comfortable with being on the bench.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
You
true
know,
though.
somebody that will come off the bench and want to shine.
But guys, it now
Like
depends on
Yeah,
what are we
but I
doing.
think Alan is only like 26 though, so he's not old. He's not old enough yet to not try to get a starting spot on a team.
on a Nottingham Forest side. I hear you.
We
Like
will
I
see.
just don't like I think the closest like profile to what you want into would probably be like I don't know Garasi, but like he's already obviously
Yeah,
he obviously gets games at Dortmund,
He's
so
not bad. He's
yeah.
not
He's
bad.
not
Yeah.
coming. He's not coming.
yeah.
He's
So
not
but
coming
yeah,
back.
he's obviously has no reason to come here. So yeah,
He's not coming
Yes,
now.
it's not bad. It's not bad. It's doing very well. It's not bad, but I want something more. But it is what it is. We'll see what we do in summer. But I want in the January. What I want is striker. I really want a striker because we need a different profile of players in the team. Where at least sometimes when we play, you see those things that play mid block, just cross the ball for all that is good on her. Blue
like
eyes. Look at what's happening.
I will say this though. I think the increased technical ability of this team has really helped to mitigate dealing with low blocks.
Yeah, good.
Because part of the issue with dealing with low blocks is when your team lacks in that area is there's really only like you're limited in how you can approach the situation, right? Because it's going to be harder for you to build any man advantage through dribbling if you don't have the ability to do that. So you always have to like find some type of pass or whip in some type of cross, and obviously like those have a lower success rate than if you can create man advantages.
Yeah, you know. I agree because I still believe we need a striker for the game. We deserve a striker. But I still told Jackson because Jackson is the number one. Enzo convinced me today. Interesting. No, he has been balling. He has been balling recently, though. He's been balling recently. Just today he just upped his game a little bit. He's been balling recently. He's been balling recently, so it wasn't surprising though. He's
Well,
a,
I mean, I'll be honest. I think what Chelsea need more is like okay. Let me put it this way: if the aim for this season is just purely just top four, then I don't really think Chelsea need a January transfer window. But if they genuinely want to pursue title contention, honestly, I think they need an actual serious center back. Like
I think it will determine on what happens between now and January. It will determine if we're gonna go for a number nine or not. But law briefing was Chelsea's gonna wait until March to see if they're gonna because in the summer we're gonna win the World Cup. So are we gonna go big in the summer or depends on what we do because now it depends on Liverpool dropping until now till when they play. I don't know. They play the next year. We don't know where it might be January or the February. Like that.
well,
So
I mean,
now,
well,
how many points are they dropping?
well, right now Liverpool are 4 points ahead with the game in hand.
Yes,
Then
they will play. Next week they play
they play
Lamp
Fulham.
and for next.
Yeah, they play
Yes.
Tottenham away, which
And Spurs. Now, Fulham is not an easy team to play.
yes, that's true. Then after that,
They're not an easy team.
they play Leicester, and then they play West Ham away, and then they play.
No, and the problem is you don't know which Tottenham are against Liverpool because they are
Well,
two.
Abdullah, I will say this.
You don't know.
Abdullah, I'll say this right now.
You don't know.
Liverpool don't have a truly tough game until the end of February.
Yes, I agree.
Like you, like oh, did you already look up their fixtures?
Yes, again, but again, those top they are too much overconfident. They might lose it.
But I think no,
Like
but I think that when it comes to this Liverpool team this season, what Slaw has done incredibly well is that I think that their base level, like their floor, is significantly higher now.
mhm. So this is the fifth.
So
So they play Everton one has been postponed, Fulham, Southampton in the Carabao Cup, and they play Tottenham Hotspur the following weekend. So after that, they play Brentford, and which is gonna be a tough one because Brentford are not an easy team. So they play West Ham and Liverpool, and sorry, and United. Sorry, they play West Ham and United. And United to do me something on January the 5th, which I don't believe they will do. Those Finnish club wanted to do something for me. I don't know if they're gonna do. So now they play. Let me see. Interesting. So they play Fulham, Southampton, Tottenham, and Leicester. Okay. Leicester's gonna be tough because of the new manager. Tottenham Hotspur, I don't know what to get in this one. This Tottenham Hotspur one, I don't know which Tottenham turn up. This Fulham one will be the hardest one because of the way Fulham play. We know how good Fulham is. It's gonna be tough, but I'll probably give them the win. But it's gonna be tough. And after that, they play West Ham. I don't know which West Ham we are getting because Laporte might be start, it might stay. We don't know which West Ham we are getting.
I
And they,
mean, unless something happens, we're gonna get the same West Ham we're getting all season. So
and after that, they play Manchester United at the what's called at Anfield. So we don't know. It depends. We'll see. We'll see how far they can go. But see, Liverpool have a tough game though. Their fear is they must if they drop more points, it might affect them because Chelsea are already 4 points off the table with. They don't want to drop any points. They have to just keep winning because if they or they draw to Fulham, escape that would be big. If they lose to draw to Fulham, interesting. That will not go well with the fan base.
how about this? Do you see?
We see.
Huh? Do you see?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, Louis, we're about to speak.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see this. Do you what? How do you see? Do you see City recovering to do something this season in terms of?
Before, I believe they were going to recover. I watched yesterday match. I gave up on City. I gave up on them because my expectation was back. They've been doing this bullshit before. So my expectation was they know how to come back. But after yesterday match, I just give up like, okay, enough is enough. This thing is finished. They're quick enough with that. That's it.
They just lack creativity. But the thing with Arsenal is that whenever Odegaard and Saka are not playing well, they don't really have any players to what's it called, make the difference in terms of their attack. Like even today, shout out to Martinelli, that was a good cross, but how are you off? Like, how are you offside when you have all the time in the world to check your lines? Like, it wasn't even like he made a run and he was slightly offside. Like he was just standing there. So you should have just checked where the Fulham defenders were before he made his run, and he didn't. Like what? Like yeah, like it was just when I looked at Arsenal, like I'd be like outside of Odegaard and Saka, Arsenal's third most creative players, I'd be like Declan Rice, I'd be like, and he's not that creative. So if you're expecting Declan Rice to start creating for you when Saka and Odegaard aren't doing much, then
Odegaard
you're
is
just
not
not gonna
doing
score
good.
goals.
You know what's gonna make me laugh? You know what's gonna make me laugh? If Chelsea win the league this year, I want to see how Arsenal fans react. I want to see how they react. Chelsea win the league this season, it will not go well. But we'll see how it goes, guys. Like the video, guys. Like the video, guys. Like the video. I appreciate everybody for coming in today. So we see next week. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Enjoy your day. Have a blessful night. Peace out.
Yeah, I
God
like the
bless
stream,
you.
guys.
Peace.